Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today for the review for Love and Hip Hop New York, I guess we'll call it, season, what would this be? Season 3? Is it season 3? Season 3, episode 1. Y'all, I don't feel good. I don't know what happened. I mean, yesterday I was feeling fine, and then last night I was sneezing. I was just like, Lord, I am getting sick. And sure enough, today, yeah, I ain't really feeling it, y'all. So to go from being off for 2 weeks, all healthy and stuff, and come back and then got a cold. But I am going to deliver a video to you guys as promised. Now, as many of you guys know, I did not watch the Love and Hip Hop original series, original franchise of New York people, because I just kind of didn't really have the patience to deal with the whole Jim Jones and Chrissy situation. Many of you guys also know that I regret not doing that show because everybody tried to tell me I needed to review it, and I just was dead set against doing it. And it turned out to be a pretty good show, and I should have probably reviewed that show. So that was why I was real big on getting on the Love and Hip Hop ATL show, and we all know that one was a hit. So I was like, okay, let me go on and stick with the franchise. I'm just gonna keep up with those shows, and I'm sorry, y'all don't feel good. I'm going to go on and give this show a chance, but I'm going to tell you from right now that I wasn't really all that impressed. It's damn near a whole new cast. Now, I didn't really watch it last season like I told you guys, but I did see enough to know who was on there and kind of knew everybody's general basic storyline. Now, we got, besides Yandy, who was it? Yandy, Erica, and Olivia. Those are the only ones that returned. And then we got a whole new cast. And damn near everybody look alike. I was just like, now who is this? The only one that looked different was old girl with the candy yum yum hair. Other than that, I was just like, everybody kind of got that whole little Puerto Rican Latina look, with the exception of Yandy. You guys know how I do for the very first episode. I'm just going to talk about, we're just going to do a little character analysis. Although they got along right started with the storyline. So let's get to it. Yandy, like I said, she is one of the carryovers from last season. I don't know if she was on the original season. Yeah, I don't think she was, but maybe she was, I don't know. You can already tell that they're trying to cast Yandy in a different light. Y'all remember last season, to me, and I could be wrong, but when I just looked at Yandy's managerial relationship with Jim Jones and how she just never quite could stay in her lane and was kind of trying to tell Jim Jones how he should live his whole entire life, especially when it came to Chrissy. Just something about that relationship. I wasn't really sure if she and Jim Jones had some sort of relationship. They always denied that they did. She could never seem to just be the manager and not, she could never stay in her lane. Okay, so I think that they're trying to, and I think she was aware of that last season, and she probably didn't like people to look at her that way. So this season they're trying to, cast a different light. Yandy is pregnant, and she actually got pregnant right after the show went off last season. I remember seeing her in the blogs, and her and Kimbella both were both pregnant at the same time. So they're like, okay, perfect. This will fit in good with our new storyline for you. You're going to be in this stable relationship. You're going to be pregnant. You're going to be a mom, and that's the direction we're going to go. Except she got a Mendices on her hand. Mendices is, y'all, I just hate to talk about people on the very first episode, because y'all know I like to try to give people a chance and everything, but for lack of a better word, I think Mendices is just sorry. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to be the best word for Mendices. What is wrong with Mendices? Okay, now you about to have a baby. Life is about to change. You trying to go to a white party. Okay, they're at the baby shower. He want to leave and go to Jewel's white party. Okay, and she's just like, why are you leaving? We got all these people here. We got all these gifts. He's like, well, your daddy here, ain't he? Why he can't take the gifts in the U-Haul back to the house? Yeah, I'm telling you. This kind of nigga right here is just one that we ain't got. Look, we too fucking old for Tommies. Okay, we don't need another Tommy in our life. Okay, and this is exactly what Mendices do. Because what do he do? Did they say that he had a job? Okay, he's your classic hustler. Ain't really quite got a title for nothing. He just kind of around, kind of hanging on to her success. Here go another girl that's really successful in her career, you went and got yourself together with somebody that can't even stick around for the end of his goddamn baby shower. So yeah, I don't really know how that's gonna turn out. I know for a fact that if we continue on in this season the way he was on this first episode, I'm not gonna like him, because that right there frustrates me. Okay, he just damn don't care. Olivia is back, and y'all, Olivia is still Olivia. Just boring. Just blah. Just like, piece of baloney. Just a plain sheet of paper. Okay? Just nothing. Like, I don't know why. Somebody please tap Olivia on the shoulder and let her know that it's time to go on and reach out for the plan B. Okay? Because ain't nobody checking for Olivia. Ain't nobody really trying to hear Olivia sing another nothing. If it done took you, you done been through 3 seasons of a show. If you ain't did it now, then baby, maybe it just ain't gonna be there for you. She's still being managed by Rich. And Rich has somehow hooked up with Erica. Now, this is where I'm gonna need you guys, because was Rich and Erica ever having a relationship last season? See, this is the reason why I hate coming in on franchises in the middle of stuff, because I don't really know the backstory. But if I can remember correctly, they wasn't really together. As a matter of fact, I thought that Olivia and Rich was always a little too friendly, a little too close for comfort. Y'all remember that? I did see that episode when Rich got to crying, talking about how he believes in her and how he wants it to happen for her and all this. And I was just like, now I got a good couple of good guy friends, and ain't none of them cried, trying to get me to get a better job. Like, okay, now something is weird with this relationship. But supposedly they best friends, y'all. Okay, one day I'm gonna tell you guys my opinion on men and women being best friends, but not today. Okay, we ain't got the time today. But one day I'm gonna do a video on it. Now, Rich is also managing Erica, okay? And Erica is still a urban model, as Brooke likes to call it, and she's still a booty model, basically. Rich wants Erica to reach out and strive for higher, bigger, and better things. Erica's like, I'm fine down here. This is what's paying the bills, okay? So he's like, no, you're not going to ever be taken seriously doing this. I don't really know what booty model is able to kind of jump over and be taken seriously in the modeling world. Really, I don't know any of them. The relationship with them is kind of like gross, like, he grabs her face, he's kissing her. I guess it was supposed to be passionate. To me, it just looked like it had too much slobber in it. I was just like, ugh. Now, Olivia is concerned about this relationship because you guys know that Olivia is trying to preserve this non-career that she has, okay? And she is not really sure how this thing is going to work out with Rich and Erica, seeming as they both have very volatile tempers, and just the two of them together. Somehow Olivia has put it in her mind that if them two get together and get to falling out and carrying on the way that they do, somehow it's gonna fall back on Olivia's shoulders. Now, this might be a case of thinking that we're a little bit more important than we are. I don't know if does anybody else feel like Olivia's gonna take the fall for that relationship there? I mean, like, really, not all of them are non-motherfucking factors. Olivia goes to meet with Rich and Erica. They kind of have a sit-down talk. Olivia is full on Robin Givens, the whole situation, talking about Rich, saying how he's got a bad temper and how he fucks around with different women, and she knows how he is, and does Erica know that what she's getting herself into? Like, he's not sitting right there. He was just like, excuse me, do you see that I'm sitting here? Olivia didn't hold back at all. Again, it was weird, and she had then got that child Erica so riled up that all of a sudden she was mad at Rich. I was just like, well, what happened now? I gotta admit that I might have missed some parts, because y'all was knee deep in getting some cookies. Y'all ever had them damn Nestle chocolate chip cookies, the one that's already cut it comes in like a little flat brick, and it's like 24 of them. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm telling you, I needed the organ and the drums when I started eating them. They are so good. I almost caught the ghost for real. So I was like, I kind of missed certain parts of the show, but I was just like, now how all of a sudden Erica mad at Rich? You know, when she leaves, you know, Olivia's like, what just happened there? He was like, fuck, that was your fault. You the one that got her all upset and excited about it. And, you know, Olivia was just like, no, I was just trying to tell her. I don't know, y'all. I guess. Y'all let me know about Erica and Rich's relationship. Was they a little bit more than friends ever in these past couple of seasons? Because I'm feeling like I'm missing something. Now we also have Rashida. I think that's her name. And like I said before, she's the girl with the candy yum yum hair. Now I think I'm going to like Rashida because I think Rashida is going to be the voice of reason for this show. Miss Rashida said that she is a party promoter and that she is a shoe consultant to the stars. And I was just like, Lord, I'm gonna need y'all to cut it out with all the damn different titles, okay? You know, everybody is a stylist. Everybody sells jewelry. Everybody sells clothes. All of us got online stores. You know, it's just like, really, when I first moved to Atlanta, I know I told you guys this before, but when I first moved here, everybody either was a music producer or sold real estate. Okay, now when the real estate market fell through, then everybody was a damn music producer. Okay, you be out somewhere and the guy come up to you and he'd be like, yeah, I be in the studio, you know, I work with so-and-so. Yeah, here, let me give you a card or something. Give you the card and everything. You'd be like, oh, okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, right. So, anyway, can I order a Big Mac meal? I love that joke. What kind of consultant do I need for you to tell me what shoes? Don't you think I know what kind of shoes I like? Do you think I need to pay somebody to consult me about a fucking shoe? If you're doing shoes, then can you do the whole outfit? I am over it. I guess maybe there are shoe consultants. I mean, people is spending thousands of dollars on shoes these days. So, you know, maybe some I don't know, but I'm just, okay. But yeah, like I said, Rashida looked like she gonna be the one that I like. She's got this really soft voice that it was just like, I was like, girl, can you talk up a little bit? But, you know, I got over it. She is friends with Tahiry, you guys. And I guess that we might as well move on to the obligatory love triangle of this season. Tahiry, Rocky, and Joey Budden. I have got to tell you, they already make my head hurt. First, let's talk about Tahiry. Okay, so Tahiry and Joe Budden used to be a couple, okay? Evidently, Joe Budden used to put their relationship out on YouTube. He must have had like Ustream videos or YouTube videos of their relationship, like their everyday relationship. And let Tahiry tell it, they became the hip-hop it couple. Did y'all know that? I'm trying to find out if you guys knew that they was the hip-hop it couple. Did y'all know that? Oh, okay. Y'all did? You didn't. Okay, I didn't think so. They're in a relationship or whatever, and I guess after shit starts to go awry, they break up. Now, I'm trying to find out if this is the girl that was with Joe Budden that he used to beat the hell out of. I know that it was back in the day on the blogs when I would read about him. It would always be these different stories about how he would beat the girl up. Now, is this the same girl? Joey wants to work out their differences, you guys. He wants to be friends with her. I guess he feels like she's the one that got away. I don't really know what he wants out of this relationship. Does he want to be back with her, but he knows that he has to go the friend route? Or is he just really trying to be her friend? The whole thing is gray and confusing, you know, and you know, he still has a whole big hold on this girl. They go out to eat for lunch and immediately, okay, they get the fireworks started. You know, her Latina flavor comes out immediately. She's cussing him out about how he's a taker and how he took her for granted, and you know, he did this and he did that, and you know, he just immediately pushes her buttons. He knows that he's able to do it, and she just kind of feeds right into it and goes off and blah blah blah. Joe Budden is he got this mixture of, he got this voice that sound dead on for Theo. Y'all remember Theo? He was a big time radio DJ out in LA. He was an Asian guy, so like when you saw him, he totally didn't sound nothing like how he looked. Joey is the exact same situation. Somebody tried to tell me he looked like Common, and I was like, fight you. I fight you if you tell me that he looked like Common. Are you crazy? He got this DJ, you know, this mellow. He's got this voice that's real mellow. It sounds like he's on the, you know, this fucking just cold. I had his voice down pat last night. I was like, I gotta get his voice. And I can make my voice very, 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 very deep. But I can't do it right now because I'm sick and it's making my voice crack. But I'm telling you guys, next week I'm on it. I'm on that damn voice. Anyway, she gets up after the argument, you guys, and I guess she feels that she has to make some sort of statement, so she goes and she kind of shakes the table. Now, I'm gonna need y'all to start committing to fully knocking the motherfucking table over. I don't want to see no little bitty shakes like somebody hit their fucking knee on the edge of the damn, on the leg or something and knock a little water out the glass. I need a full on, I want shit to fly everywhere. I want to see like how the magicians, when they would pull the sheet out from under the damn dishes and everything and mess up and everything would go flying everywhere. That's the kind of table shaking that I want to see. Okay, now if you gonna do it right. The other problem with Tahiry is Rocky. Okay, now Rocky is, I don't really know what Rocky do or who she do, what she do. Something about she's the nastiest secret to hip hop, the industry. I was like, now I don't know if that was really the title that I would want, but okay. Again, I was really up in my cookies at this time, but from what I gather, her and Joe Budden was really good friends. Okay, they was gonna do a radio show together. That's when Tahiry had the problem. Now let me back up because Rocky and Tahiry used to be friends. Okay, and I guess Tahiry got to feeling some kind of way about the fact that Rocky and Joey Budden was working a little too closely, had a relationship that was a little bit more than friendly, and Tahiry was over it, stopped talking to Rocky. Rocky says she tried to call Tahiry and, you know, talk to her about what was going on. Tahiry cut her off, and Rocky is just like, I can't even talk to you if you cut me off, and now you just be tripping all the time. Rocky acts like she don't know what Tahiry's problem is, but ladies, we know what Tahiry's problem is. I feel like men and women don't necessarily need to be best friends. Okay, it's just too much. And I feel like when a man and a woman are best friends, it should be the woman or the man's place to step back when the other person gets into a relationship. You just need to not be there. You shouldn't put them in a position where they have to choose between you and their mate. It's just too much stress. Okay, so everybody just have same-sex best friends and let that be that. Okay, you know, it's always this question about whether or not the best friends done slept together and then they realize that didn't work out, so now they just gonna be friends. Whoever really admits to whether or not that they were together at one time and it didn't work out, it's just too much for, you know, just no. Joey, I'm not going to say that he's all innocent either, because I feel like Joey keeps that girl baited and strings her on long enough to just, even if they didn't sleep together, he do string her on long enough to keep her like in his side pocket, okay? And then he labels her the best friend or the close friend or whatever. That's the dynamic between the three of them, okay? Rocky and Tahiry, they try to get together and talk about, try to get through their problems and see if they can put this friendship back on track. They ain't putting this friendship back on track, okay? Because Rocky is just like, well, I tried and you don't even want to talk to me. Tahiry is just like, you don't understand. I know that you guys slept together. And Rocky's like, we didn't sleep together. And, you know, so it's the trust is not there. Okay. She doesn't trust Joey. She doesn't trust Rocky. So I don't really know why we all trying to be friends and relationships with all of this when there's no trust there. And just in case that you still felt like you wanted to fix this relationship, Joey goes out and he has a little birthday party. I believe it's his birthday. He's having a pool party. And he invites both Rocky and Tahiry. Rocky is kind of like, I'm the best friend. It's kind of her attitude is, I'm the best friend and I'm not going nowhere because, you know, me and Joey are good friends and I don't know why you tripping. Tahiry gets there. She doesn't know, you know, she doesn't know that Rocky's going to be there. So already the tension is high. And Joey's like, you know, I want to play a game of truth or truth. Okay, so I guess truth or truth is just like, we just going to sit and we just going to tell the truth. Okay, it ain't going to be no daring, which is truth or truth. That's the choices. They sit down, y'all, they get to talking. Joey asks Tahiry if she ever slept with somebody, you know, gave him a blowjob, whatever. She tells him. And then she asks him if he ever had an intimate relationship with Rocky, he says no. She doesn't believe him. She is just like, it's a game. He doesn't have to tell the truth. No, he doesn't have to tell the truth. So why are you guys playing it? The whole time that they're doing this talking back and forth, Rocky is over there kind of poking at her, kind of saying stuff that's going to get under her skin, kind of getting the conversation riled up, just kind of making it worse. And Tahiry is real sensitive to Rocky and what she's saying. Of course, they start arguing, you guys. They jump up. It's about to be a fight. You know, everybody's all upset. Tahiry is yelling at Rocky. Rocky is yelling at Tahiry. Joey is looking like he don't know what's going on. That's what gets on my nerves about him. He's so confused about why these women are tripping. But anyway, they calm it down. They all sit back down because, damn it, I mean, we gonna play this truth or truth, okay? Joey's like, I just really need to play truth or truth. But he had it in the voice. I just really need to play truth or truth. Do you think you can do that for me? I hate that I have this cold. They sit down again, you guys. They try it again. It doesn't work out. Tahiry throws a cup at Rocky. The damn drink goes all over. And, of course, they erupt into this big old fight again. Joey is so perplexed that Rocky is acting like this that he's just like, she was cutting up the food like this. No wonder Tahiry is always on edge every time that girl around. I didn't know that this is the way she was when she got around Tahiry. No, she got to get the fuck up out my house. So he had her ass escorted out. I was like, oh, damn. Was anybody else laughing at the dog? That dog was having himself a good damn time, okay? He was jumping all on everybody. I was just like, the girl was like, really? Really, Joey? I can't say anything? She throws something at me and I can't say anything? That dog was jumping up and down on the side, just smiling and shit like, who gonna throw a cup at me next? Anyways, you guys, Rocky said that she had never been handled by Joey like that, and that for that she couldn't forgive him. Now, that type of wording, okay, women out there who's best friend with a man, has any of your best men friends handled you? Don't you think that has a sexual connotation to it? I don't get handled by my male friends, okay? So that right there made me feel like, okay, if it's not sexual, it's damn near there, okay? It's definitely emotional. This girl has more feelings for him than she's saying, and for now, I guess we can just say that Tahiry won that round. Yeah, I got my good eye on Rocky and Joey. I forgot to tell you guys that I will be doing Scandal this week as well. I got all these damn videos, like I got all this time in the world. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. My channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. All right? Okay, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.